Fumble a bag, now I when I fumble a bag. Fumble a bag, now I when I fumble a bag. Act like you know how this goes.
Car just dropped off for a full new look. We are getting ready to do 3M Sand Key West and some sand black accents on it. So this one's gonna be a nice one. I've always wanted to do a wrap in that color, so I can't wait to see how this comes out. But one thing I did notice is that the car feels like it's been waxed or ceramic coated, so we gotta figure that out before we start laying some film on it, because we can't wrap when it's like that. So that's gonna be a challenge. This one is gonna be nice. Can't wait to start laying some panels. Hood, roof, and the trunk is gonna be in sand black, so perfect combination. And we got this thing, something different, but hear me out. This one is in for a commercial wrap. That's right, we also do commercial. We're gonna drop some graphics on the sides, custom made, custom printed. Can't wait to take care of that. Problem. We are behind schedule. I'm supposed to be working on a trailer, a van, a Challenger, and like 10 other trucks, and also another truck from another company, all within 1 week. And I feel like we've kind of wasted our first 2 days of the week because there's a few different things going on. Trying to squeeze out one of the cars that was kind of backed up, because kind of my fault, because I ran a class, or I taught a class last week, even though we were real busy. But I like to do that. I like to teach classes. We're also, my boy Jose got sick, but he wasn't able to come through yesterday early or on the weekend, but he did squeeze in last night. So he came in, made it happen. I know he's not feeling too well. I was trying to see what happens, but I'm also stressing out like crazy, because I got so many cars, and I feel like the longer we wait, the crazier it's gonna be towards the end of the week, which means I probably won't have a weekend off, because these cars gotta be done. There's like no waiting, like they have to be done, whether we stay here till later or whatever. But yeah, they gotta be done. Especially this trailer that's about to pull up has to be done, because it's going to the NCAA Final Four event, so that has to be done. There's no excuses on them. Stressing out, about to see what happens. They dropped off the trailer finally. Pretty nervous on this one because you gotta hurry up and do it. It's for an event, NCAA Final Four, and it's gonna be a cool one, a different one, because we're actually not taking off this wrap. We're gonna wrap over it. So we're using a special film by 3M that it's meant to be on there temporarily. In a week or a few days, we're actually gonna peel off the wrap that we're getting ready to do. It's only for the event. I'm surprised this thing even fit in here, but I guess the space here that I have is actually much bigger than I thought. Hoping to start on this today, so I gotta get to that. So we were able to put the giant trailer inside. I was a little bit nervous because I wasn't sure if it was gonna fit in here. It is super big. Check out how tall it is. And on top of that, up there, it also has another sign, so I wasn't sure it was gonna fit in, but we got it in here, we made it happen. Another cool thing is that I like these type of wraps because you can pretty much design and put anything on there and then lay it on your trailer, on your car, on your boat, or anything else. So really cool. We took care of this side. Next up, I'm gonna take care of the other side, make that happen. So that is how it's supposed to look, or how it's going to look after we finish it up. But for now, it is red. We wrapped this last year. And I want to show you why it is a little bit more tricky than the other side. The other side is all the way flat, there's nothing in the way. But on this one, we have a few things going on. It has two windows that pretty much open up, so you gotta make sure that when you line up these panels or the prints, they line up perfectly, especially because you got things going on down here that can make that tricky. As you come a little bit more to the right side, there is some of these. Top, we have lighting, some more locks. So it's a few different things going on with this one. We gotta take our time, but we'll definitely make it happen. I need to hire some more people. I need to hire some people. I've been thinking about this for a while, and that's why it's on my website. Every time I put it, people do apply, and I really appreciate that. But I also be super busy that it's so difficult to be able to get someone to, like, I guess, to bring people in to get interviewed and all that. So it's really hard. But one of the main things I do want to get is someone to help me at the front, like deal with walk-in customers, emails, phone calls. Look, I just got one right now, a text message. So I want that, like someone that could pretty much be an assistant to me and help us run this shop. And eventually I do want to hire someone to be an installer, or at least 2 more installers. I would like to have around 4 total, and that's one of the goals for this year, to expand the shop, make it grow, and make things move. It's just difficult. It's difficult to find someone good, but when it comes to installers, they think that I'm not gonna hire someone that doesn't really know what they're doing, but I actually do the opposite. I do hire people that don't really know or have much experience because I feel like they're easier to teach. When I hire people that have experience, sometimes it's a bit difficult to change their ways. Most people install a certain way and it's difficult for them to change to our ways. I'm not saying that they do it wrong. I'm very picky as how I want things, and I want them done the way I want. Sometimes I just hire brand new people, teach them and get them up to that level. I do have it on my website for those people that do want to apply. So I got this one set up. Before I start laying all the pieces, I like to put them up there just to get a good idea and double check that it looks like what it's supposed to look like. It's looking good, everything on point. It's really cool that I was actually told about this project last year, and the year went by so quick. Now we're here making it happen. So let me get back to it. It's going nuts. So the Ford Transit is complete. Customers picking up tomorrow morning. This one was a nice one, a fun one, and it's a cool option to be able to offer your customers because they can promote and expand their business. One thing to keep in mind though when doing these is that commercial wrap and color change are slightly different. The reason why is if you don't have a printer, that means that whenever you're doing this, you have one try. If you mess up, then you're gonna have to reorder and wait a few days or possibly a week to redo. So no mess ups when it comes to this. You might also struggle with lining up panels, but once you get it, you're good to go. One more thing, remember that color I was talking about for that Challenger? Well, it's right here.